Hi everyone, Richard Robbins here. Got a question for you. What do diets and selling more real estate have in common? Now, here's an interesting statistic. If you look at the diet industry, it's about a $50 billion a year industry. But based on some research I read, it said that only 2% of people will actually lose 20 pounds or more and keep it off for more than 2 years. What's the problem? $50 billion people are spending for all these solutions, and most people are failing. Some of you might have had that experience. Well, here's my belief, is that people don't fail diets, diets fail people. And what I mean by that is the reason they don't work is because in a lot of cases, they're just too hard. You can't sustain that behavior for a long period of time, and then of course you got that rebound effect. You know what I'm talking about? When you fall off, right? You got to make up for what you didn't get. So the challenge is that it's way too hard. But think about this. Let's simplify it a little bit. There's 3,500 calories in 1 pound. Now let's say you did this. Let's say you said, you want to know something? I'm not going to quit eating everything. I'm not going to starve myself, but here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to reduce my calorie intake by 150 calories a day, which is maybe just more than a glass of wine, maybe a beer, maybe bread, maybe the amount of sugar that you put in your coffee every day. But you figured, how can I reduce it by 150 calories a day, which isn't hard. Well, 150 calories a day times 30 days a month is 4,500 calories times 12 months is 54,000 calories, which amounts to 15 pounds per year. Now, anybody could sustain reducing their calorie intake by 150 calories. Well, what's it got to do with real estate? Well, I think sometimes we make real estate a little too hard as well. See, here's what you need to think about. If you take any small action and you perform that action, so you make it sustainable, so you can do it over and over and over and over again, and if you perform that action over and over again, it will produce a dramatic result, and the action doesn't have to be that big. Think about this. Let's say you commit to, I'm going to make 5 contacts per day to people I know, people I don't know, whatever you choose to do, and you're going to do that 5 days a week, which is 25 per day, or roughly 100 per month, which means that's 1,200 people you talk to in any given year. Are you going to do more business? No question. What about this? You say, you want to know something? I am going to go on 2 brand new appointments every single week. Well, that's 100 appointments a year. Would that make a difference in your business? I'm going to an open house every single Saturday or every single Sunday. That's 50 open houses a year. So here's what I'm saying. You don't need to do everything. You don't make it hard, but what you want to do is you want to choose a few actions that you know you can perform every single day that is sustainable, and then what you do is you start to perform them and you turn them into habits. Because you think about it, you create your habits create your destiny. I'm hopeful this was helpful to you, and remember, excellence is not an accident.